Hey, I'm Adam with Aerial Motion Photography, and in this video I'm going to show you how to hand launch and land your DJI MAVIC Mini safely and successfully. If that sounds interesting, let's get into it. For launching, the first thing you want to do, you want to make sure to keep the drone as far away from your face as possible. You don't want these blades coming anywhere close to these shiny pearls, or maybe it's your money maker if you're a model. Even if you're not, nobody wants huge scars on their faces. So keep this thing away from you as far as possible. I like to hold it with 2 fingers on this side and my thumb on that side. That's because it's the most stable for me, and I find that I'm able to even use that to kind of extend it a little bit farther. The way that you're going to want to launch it is on the remote. You can click the launch button, and that's with the arrow going up, and it will count down for a couple seconds, and you'll hear the engines rev up, and once they start to spin, you'll feel a little pressure, and then you can just let go and your drone will start hovering in place. For landing, it's also pretty simple. Basically, these Mavic Minis, they don't have any sensors like the Mavic Pros and the Zooms and the Phantom 4s and all that. They only have the sensors on the very bottom. So you don't have to worry about turning off all the other sensors. And fun fact, you actually cannot even turn the sensor off. What you want to do, you want to keep your hand flat, and you're going to try to catch the drone, and you want it to think that you're the ground. So if you've ever tried it in the past, when it's coming down, when you go to reach for it, it flies back up, flies back up. That's because it's set so that when it gets close to the ground, that it won't land on its own and it won't land on unsafe terrain. So what you're going to need to do is, while it's coming down, place your palm out as far away from your face as possible. You're going to be pressing down on the sticks. Once it starts to engage, it will just slowly come on down right into your palm, and the engine will turn off. And just like that, that's everything you need to know to launch your DJI MAVIC Mini successfully and safely. If you want to take your hand launching and landing to the next level, try doing it through your sunroof. You might ask, why would I want to do that? That seems kind of dangerous for no reason. And yeah, it does definitely up the danger factor, and you can crash your drone easily, or maybe even worse, damage your car or your fingers or something like that. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you're confident of doing it just outside, hand launch and lands. But there's a couple of reasons why I do launch through my sunroof. One could just be cold weather. It just could be freezing outside, and the last thing you want to do is get out of your car to fly your drone and then get back in your car. So sometimes it's easier just to push the sunroof open, bam, bam. Really easy, really quick. Another reason why is maybe the area that you are, the terrain's not safe, by the edge of a cliff, or you're trying to get to a place without a good path. That could be a reason to stay in your car and launch through the sunroof. And also, the third reason I think is important would be if it's just, you don't want to stand outside by yourself at night. You never know if it's a new area or someone lurking around. You don't want to just stand by yourself. It's safer always to be inside your car. So let's land this thing. You can see how I do it. And yeah, roll the tape. The first thing that I like to do is I always like to line my car up straight with it to make perpendicular angles. You can either do it straight on or side to side, but I find that that's the easiest to line yourself up, because the sunroof is a rectangle and your drone's a rectangle, so you got to make sure that the corners fit.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
It's good to be able to see your hand out the window. That helps. And let's bring it down. So what I'm going to do is lower the altitude. You have to continue to push down on the control stick. And just like that, you just landed your drone through the sunroof. So let's put it back up and through and see how I go about launching. Just like how I launch it outside, I have my 2 fingers on this side, my thumb on the other. And my pro tip is, don't turn on the drone inside the car. Put the drone through the sunroof outside before you turn the drone on. So let's do that. We're going to go launch it, Holding that down, now I click takeoff. And then I just let go. All I'm doing is just pushing down, trying to line it up with the sunroof. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Let's see. It's a little windy. It's a little windy. See, that was scary. You don't want to do that, okay? Safety tip of the day. Whenever you try to catch your drone, if you catch it and it's still trying to fly away from you, you could do one of two things. You can let go and try it again, or you can also flip the drone over and that will automatically shut off the propellers. But that's not the safest thing to do, and it's not good for the rotors and stuff like that. So don't do that, but just know if you're ever in a situation and you catch it, flip it, and it'll turn right off. All right, I'm just gonna hold the shotgun mic. It's windy and I want the audio to sound clear, but that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, if you found it entertaining or educational, give it a big thumbs up. That means a lot to me. I really enjoyed making this video. I got to bust out another drone, cameras, had the GoPro up top. So that was really, really cool. If you like videos like these and if you want to see more, consider subscribing down below and then check those notifications so you'll be notified when I upload more videos. As always, my name's Adam. Fly safe, take care, peace.